Activity must be disciplined. Discipline, a word that we all know and for a good reason. There's a tendency for the negative side of life to infiltrate our plans, our dreams, and our activities in an effort to seize control. There is a tendency for optimism to surrender to doubt. There is a tendency for a simple plan to become a complex plan. There is a tendency for courage to give way to fear and for confidence to be overwhelmed by worry. Only through the consistent application of discipline can we prevent the negative tendencies of life from destroying our plans. With the passing of a little time and the attainment of a little success, we can become careless. That is why those in pursuit of the good life must develop a new sense of appreciation for the discipline and become aware of all that they can do and all that they could have. What each of us can do is remarkable. People can do the most amazing things once they have made the decision to tackle the disciplines that lead to a new philosophy, a new attitude, and a new and intense level of activity. What people will do, however, is sometimes disappointing. Any day we choose, we can walk away from wherever we are regardless of the circumstances. Apple by apple, one page at a time, one paragraph at a time, one new discipline at a time. We can begin the process of amending our activity to such a degree that today can become the starting point of a whole new life. Anyone can do it. We do it by designing a good plan. We do it by setting new goals. We do it by working every day on the little things that will make a major difference in how our lives turn out. Like everything else success requires, developing the discipline that it takes to achieve our dreams is easy to do. And it is also easy not to do. The starting point of disciplined activity. Here's one of the best places to start on the process of working on new disciplines. Everyone has a mental list of I should have. I should have ridden my mother this weekend. I should have washed the clothes yesterday. I should have paid this debt last month. I should have started my exercise program years ago. Any day we choose, we can go to work on the basics, on any one of the host of small activities that will start the process of self-discipline. The joy that comes from this small achievement will start the miracle process. The early inspiration that comes from the practice of new and simple disciplines will start a process called soaring self-worth. It does not matter how small or how insignificant the activity is because it is within those obscure but important disciplines that the great opportunities exist. This kind of simple progress will build a ladder leading out of the abyss of failure and neglect that once was our dwelling place. With each new discipline, we will have constructed a new rung, a new step on that ladder that will enable us to climb out of the darkness where the failures, the complainers, and the confused and misguided gather to share their sad stories of how unfair life is. Building the ladder is easy to do. The smallest of disciplines, practiced every day, start an incredible process that can change our lives forever. Until we have learned to take care of the little opportunities life brings our way, we will never master the disciplines for becoming happy and prosperous. The major accomplishments in life begin with the mastery of the small disciplines. The mental, emotional, and philosophical muscles required to write a letter, clean the garage, or pay our bills on time are the very same muscles involved in running a company or managing a department. As a wise prophet has written, "Be not weary in well-doing, for in due season you shall reap if you faint not." We cannot rule the city until we rule our spirit. We cannot rule the nation until we rule ourselves. We cannot design our future until we have redesigned our habits. We cannot increase our rewards until we increase our level of intelligent activity. The place to start is within ourselves through the development of new disciplines. That is where success really starts, by becoming the master over the small details of our lives. All of the great rewards in life are available to each of us if we will discipline ourselves to walk through those early stages of growth without neglecting any of the disciplines. We must not permit any small activity to rob us of the future health and wealth and friendship and lifestyle. We cannot allow any error in judgment to delude us into thinking that letting the little things slide would not make a major difference. We cannot say to ourselves, this is the only area where I'm letting down on my self-discipline. It is this only area that will start the process of erosion on all of our other disciplines. One of the great challenges facing us all is disciplined activity. We must discipline the reach of our knowledge, for we can have too much as well as too little. We must discipline ourselves to maintain a proper attitude, for we are surrounded by sources that can quickly erode the attitude we have worked so hard to develop. And we must discipline ourselves to convert dreams into plans, and plans into goals, and goals into those small daily activities that will lead us one sure step at a time toward a better future. We must use the power of our imagination, our image maker. We must ponder all that is possible. We must remind ourselves that to do what is possible, we must sometimes challenge ourselves with the impossible. As an ancient warrior once wrote, it is better to aim the spear at the moon and strike the eagle than to aim at the eagle and strike only a rock. Planning, imagination, and intense activity are awesome forces that have the power to dramatically change the quality of our lives. Activity is a major part of the life puzzle. It is a power that gives us substance and meaning to our philosophy and our attitude. Intelligent, planned, intense, and consistent activity creates new energy and keeps us moving forward toward the exciting future that our thoughts and desires have already designed for us.